People think being delusional is a weakness. They think it means you're crazy, you've lost your grip on reality. But let me tell you something. They're the same lazy, weak, pussy-ass motherfuckers who gave up on themselves a long time ago. They don't even know what reality is because their whole life is just comfort, excuses, and half-assed effort. Being realistic is just code for I quit. And that's exactly why I tell you, be delusional. Believe in something so damn big, so impossible, so out of reach that people laugh in your face. Good. Let them laugh. Let them doubt. While they're busy running their mouths, you'll be out there grinding, bleeding, sweating, and shocking the hell out of the world. That's the power of being delusional. You refuse to accept the weak version of reality that most people settle for. Like the video, comment what you are going to do starting today to change, and subscribe right now. You see, delusion isn't about fantasy. It's about vision. It's about looking at yourself in the mirror when you're fat, broke, weak, and lazy and saying, I'm going to become a savage. I'm going to build a body, a business, a life that no one thought I could have. That's delusion to the world, but it's a contract you make with yourself. And here's the thing, nobody else has to see it. Nobody else has to believe in it. You just shut your mouth, put your head down, and go to war every damn day to make it real. While everyone else is worried about looking sane, about playing it safe, about not rocking the boat, you're setting fire to the whole damn boat and swimming to shore like your life depends on it. That's delusion. That's vision. That's being unstoppable. Step 1, write down the most insane goal you can think of. Not a comfortable goal, not a goal that sounds nice at parties, not a 5-year plan. I'm talking about the kind of goal that makes people call you crazy. You want to run an ultra marathon when you can't even jog a mile? Good. You want to build $1 million business when you've got nothing but $20 in your account? Good. You want to transform your weak, lazy, pathetic body into a warrior machine? Good. Be delusional. Because the truth is, if your goals don't scare the living shit out of you, then you're aiming too low. Aim high, so high it forces you to become a completely different human just to chase it. Step 2, take that delusion and marry it with work. Because delusion without action is just stupidity. Anyone can dream. Anyone can fantasize. But most of you motherfuckers are dreamers with no discipline. You sit around watching other people live the life you want while you make excuses. You're too tired, too broke, too busy, too lazy. That's weak shit. Stop whining. Stop waiting for someone to hand it to you. Nobody's coming to save you. You save yourself by outworking everyone around you. You want to be delusional? Good. Wake up earlier than everyone else. Stay up later. Push yourself until your body screams, and then go one more. That's how you turn delusion into domination. Step 3, stop telling people your plan. Nobody cares. Nobody believes in you anyway. Keep it quiet. Keep it personal. Be the silent assassin. People laugh at delusional goals until they watch you make them happen. Then they'll call you lucky, blessed, gifted. Fuck that. They weren't with you in the dark when you were grinding, sweating, bleeding, crying, and clawing your way forward. They weren't there when you chose the hard road every damn day. You don't need their validation. You need their doubt. Let their doubt fuel you. Let their laughter feed the fire. That's why being delusional works. It keeps you moving while everyone else is standing still. Step 4, master your mind. If your mind is weak, your body will fold, your goals will collapse, and your delusions will stay fantasies. Train your mind like a savage. Sit in silence, meditate, visualize, grit your teeth and focus. Cut out the noise. Every night I sit for 2 hours in meditation, not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. That's where I see the vision before it arrives. That's where I burn it into my brain so deep that no amount of failure, pain, or doubt can rip it out. Be delusional enough to see the finish line before you've even taken the first step, and then have the grit to take every ugly, painful, lonely step to get there. Step 5, embrace suffering. Most of you weak-ass people run from pain like it's the devil, but pain is the ticket to greatness. Pain is the proof you're alive, proof you're moving, proof you're fighting. The delusional ones love pain because they know every ounce of suffering is building them into something nobody else thought possible. When you're tired, keep going. When you're hurting, keep pushing. When you want to quit, that's when the real work begins. That's when the delusion becomes reality, because only the insane, only the obsessed, only the ones willing to suffer more than anyone else will ever get there. Step 6, hold yourself accountable like a fucking soldier. Nobody else will. You think your friends are going to push you? Hell no. They're just as lazy and weak as you. You think your family is going to drag you to greatness? Hell no. They're comfortable in mediocrity. Stop waiting for someone to check on you. Stop waiting for support. You hold yourself to a higher standard. You build discipline like a weapon. You set rules for yourself, and you live by them, no matter how much it hurts. That's what separates the delusional winners from the realistic losers. Reality is easy. Delusion is hard. Choose hard. Step 7, stack wins. Every day, do something that pushes you closer to your insane goal. Doesn't matter how small, doesn't matter if nobody notices. You notice, you record it, you build momentum. 100 small wins stack into one massive victory, and then suddenly the delusion looks like destiny. People will tell you it's impossible until it's done. Then they'll ask how you did it. And the answer will be simple. I was delusional enough to believe I could, and disciplined enough to make it happen. You got to understand something. Being delusional is the only way you're going to break the chains of the weak-ass life you've been living. Because the second you accept reality, you've already lost. Reality says you're broke. Reality says you're fat. Reality says you're weak. Reality says you're average. Fuck reality. Reality is built for quitters. Delusion is built for warriors. When you start telling yourself you're going to transform, people will laugh in your face. They'll call you a clown, crazy, out of touch. Good. That's the fuel. Take their weak-ass opinions and use them as gasoline. Keep it bottled up, and every time you want to quit, open that bottle and drink it down until it burns in your chest. That burn is what keeps you alive when the world wants you dead. Don't think for 1 second that this road is going to be pretty. It's ugly as hell. You're going to want to quit every damn day. Your legs are going to ache. Your lungs will burn. Your bank account will scream. Your mind will break 1,000 times. And guess what? That's exactly why most people will never get there. They fold like a cheap tent at the first sign of resistance. They're soft, fragile, weak, little crybabies who think success should feel good. That's not how it works. Success is bought with pain. Success is earned through sacrifice. Success is owned by the delusional fuckers who were willing to keep going when their body, their mind, their circumstances told them to stop. You need to live in the arena every single day, not just when you feel like it, not just when the weather is nice or when you've got money in your pocket or when your friends are cheering you on. Number every single day, rain or shine, broke or rich, happy or pissed off. You show up. You run when you're tired. You work when you're broke. You grind when you're depressed. You build when everyone else is partying. That's delusion. That's obsession. That's how you separate yourself from the average motherfuckers out there who never even try. Visualize the outcome like your life depends on it. Close your eyes every night and see it. See the body you want. See the business you're building. See the life you're creating. Then when you wake up, Attack the day like it already belongs to you. That's not wishful thinking. That's planting the image so deep in your mind that you can't escape it. When you visualize it long enough, your body has no choice but to follow. That's why I meditate for hours, because I'm drilling the vision into my skull until it becomes my reality. Be delusional enough to see it when nobody else can, and be disciplined enough to drag yourself toward it every fucking day. Here's another thing. Stop running from fear. Fear is your greatest ally. Fear means you're in the right place. Fear means you're stepping outside your little weak-ass comfort zone. Most of you punks avoid fear like it's the plague. And that's why you stay the same year after year, crying about your life, but never doing a damn thing about it. Fear is the alarm clock telling you where you need to go. Fear is the signal. Chase it, attack it, walk straight into it with a smile on your face, because on the other side of fear is the version of you that nobody thought could exist. The delusional you, the savage you, the version of you that changes everything. And let's talk about discipline, because without it, all this delusion talk is just fantasy. Discipline is the backbone. Discipline is what drags your ass out of bed when the alarm goes off. Discipline is what makes you run when it's raining, when it's snowing, when your legs hurt like hell. Discipline is what makes you keep working on your business after you've already failed 10 times. Discipline is what keeps you studying, building, grinding, when everybody else is out there drinking and fucking around. Discipline is the glue that holds your delusion together until it hardens into reality. Without discipline, you're just another loudmouth dreamer. With discipline, you're unstoppable. And don't you dare think this is just about fitness or money. This is about your whole life. Be delusional in your relationships. Be the person who gives more, who loves harder, who refuses to settle for toxic bullshit. Be delusional in your growth. Read the books, learn the skills, sharpen your damn mind until you're dangerous. Be delusional in your character. Hold yourself to a higher standard than anyone else could ever expect. Build yourself into a fortress so strong that nobody can break you. That's the kind of delusion that changes lives. Now, some of you are nodding your heads, fired up as hell, but tomorrow you're gonna wake up and do the same weak-ass shit you've been doing. You're gonna fall right back into excuses, right back into comfort, right back into mediocrity, and that's why you'll stay stuck. Because you think this is about motivation. This isn't about motivation. Motivation is bullshit. It comes and goes. This is about discipline. This is about grit. This is about looking at yourself in the mirror every single morning and asking, am I the kind of savage who will suffer today for the life I want tomorrow? And then answering with action, not words. Don't just listen to this and nod. Don't just get hyped up for a few minutes. Take action. Right fucking now. Go run. Go work. Go write. Go build. Do something today that makes you uncomfortable. Do something today that your weak, lazy, scared ass self doesn't want to do. Stack that win, then do it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next, until the delusion that everyone laughed at becomes the reality that nobody can deny. That's how you do it. That's how you build an unbreakable life. And if you're serious about this, if you're done living as a weak, lazy, soft, excuse-making pussy, then you need to get tools that will actually harden your mind. That's why I wrote Can't Hurt Me. Not some fluffy-ass book, not some motivational garbage, but the truth. The raw, ugly, painful truth that will strip you down and force you to face yourself. And right now, it's on a flash sale in the description of this video. Don't be the dumbass who hears this message and does nothing. Don't be the punk who waits until tomorrow. Tomorrow doesn't exist. If you want to change, if you're ready to harden your mind and take your delusion to the next level, then go grab Can't Hurt Me right now while it's still on sale. Because once it's gone, it's gone. Stop waiting. Stop talking. Stop dreaming. Take action. Be delusional. Be unstoppable. Stay hard.